Alright, Shalom, Shalom.
Shalom.
We the Hebrew Israelites for the Camp GMS Cleveland. And before we get started, we'll give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushai Ba'Hashem, Rakakwadash.
Give honor to the apostle elders, great millstone, who do well. And peace and blessings to the hopeful elect that preach his truth sincerely across the four corners of the earth. And this another lesson through the spirit power you have Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Lord willing, this lesson be edifying to the hopeful elect. You know, shit. I got my cellular devices back working, so now I can do the lessons, you know, on my phones instead of the laptops, you know, the little signals I was doing. Now I can do them on the phones while I'm on the road, back up road, you know, call Lord Ba'Hashem Yahushai, you know. But, you know, the name of this lesson is we can't save ourselves, man. You know, and the brother gonna start off with that Deuteronomy 28 because, hey, at the end of the day, the scriptures say work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. You know, so only person you're supposed to be mainly focused on is yourself, man. You know, because you can't hold a brother's hand, you can't say these niggas, you damn sure can't say these bitches. You know, so it's like only one you need to worry about first and foremost is yourself. But at the same time, on the flip side, you can build up your brother, like scripture say, iron sharpeneth iron. Mm-hmm. But as far as holding a brother's hand or anybody else's hand to get on the chariot, that's not gonna happen, man. Because you can't save yourself, man. You know. But you got that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. It says, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again."
Right, so Egypt is talking about not ancient Egypt, but modern day Egypt, which is America, right. Slavery. Right. You know, because when you go the Greek translation is
Mizraim.
No.
I'm sorry.
The Greek one is the definition is house of bondage. But when you go into Hebrew, it's the Mizraim.
Matazayarium.
Right. And Matazarium.
Matazarium.
You know, and it goes into double straits. You know, double straits, meaning a hard bondage. You know, sufferance, so on and so forth. You know, and that's what we suffering here in this place, America. That's why this place is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. You know, because it's spiritually called Sodom because they promote the alphabet club on the highest level in this kingdom. You know, and it's spiritually Egypt because of the labor. You know, you got to constantly work 12-hour shifts,
right?
Just to get by,
right?
You know, you got people with 2-3 jobs just to get by. They're not even settled off of that. You know, because this place is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. So when it said, I will bring thee into Egypt again with ships, it's going into slavery, man. And what captivity do we go into ships? You know? Well, what captivity ever on earth, a large group of people went on ships? And please don't say the Holocaust, because we already know the answer to that one.
Right.
You know, but the only captivity that was worldwide and people was chained on ships was the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Indian descent. And we were scattered across the whole earth, man. You know, in a time of hardcore slavery. And we're still in slavery, man. It's just new modern day. It's more of a mental slavery than a physical. But at the same time, try to leave this country without a passport and see if we can make it far, man.
Right.
You know? But you keep reading on that.
It says, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for buying men and buying women, and no man shall buy you.
It say no man shall buy you. And that's the point I wanted.
Right.
Because you can't save yourself.
Right.
You know, back then you was able to buy people out of slavery. And when you go in that word buy, it goes into rescue. You know? So no man shall buy you, meaning can't nobody save you out of this shit, man. You know? The only one who could get us out of this slavery is Yahushai, man. You know? That's the only one, and that's who gonna get us out of this slavery, according to prophecy. You know, but anything else, Anybody else, including yourself, you can't get away from this shit, man. It don't matter if you give away your birth certificate, your social security number, become a war, or have a sovereignty citizenship. Guess what? You still got papers that's connected to that to prove that you do have a sovereign citizenship, man. So guess what? It's no way of escaping this captivity, man. So with that being said, you can't worry about trying to save somebody else, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the scriptures say, "Can the crooked be made straight?" Hey, if it's meant for someone else to get saved, the Lord gonna save them, man. If it's meant for you to get saved, the Lord gonna save you, man. You know, you got that Mark 8:34.
Kind of this book of Mark chapter 38. Verse 8 and verse 34. It says, "And when he had called the people unto him with his disciples also, he said unto them, Whosoever will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me."
Keep going.
It says, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it.
Right.
But whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel's, the same shall save it."
Right, so you might as well just lose your life, man, because you can't save your own life. You know, it's nothing you can do to escape the judgment that's coming from Yahweh Shem that was shot at the end of the day. Because that's the whole reason why anybody is over here, to get judged. That's the whole reason why America was established, for judgment for those who do wickedly, man. You know? It don't matter if you travel the world. It don't matter if you go to Africa. It don't matter if you go back to Israel. You can't save your life, man. So you might as well just lose it, man. Keep going.
It says verse 35, "For whosoever will save it, his life shall lose it. But whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel's, the same shall save it."
Right, exactly. And that goes in with anything else that you have in this life. But go ahead.
Right, I was gonna say that's literally the only way that you can save it. You know, is to lose it. You know, for Yahushua. You know, because we know that it's about to be mass death pretty soon. You know, it's about to be a lot of death going on. But that's all that is for the disobedience of not serving the Lord, man. You know, and being proud and boasted against the Lord. So, you know, when the scripture just said, you know, whoever sacrifices life for the gospel and the Lord's sake, that's literally the only way that you're gonna be able to save your life, man. You know, whether you want to or not. You know, that's basically what's declared. That's what the Lord is saying. You know, verse 37. Verse 36. It says, "For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world?" Right. You know, you got a lot of guys, you know, always singing about how they want to be on top of the world. You know, well, hey, the only way that you really gonna be able to get on top of the world is through that narrow path, man. You know, because any other way, you know, like we just read in Deuteronomy chapter 28, he shall not buy you. You know, ain't no man gonna come out of the blue. Ain't no Rego Edomite. Ain't none of these elites gonna come out of the blue and buy you out of your captivity, man. You know, the president, you know, the scriptures say no man shall save you, man. You know, the main way that these, you know, we even get close to one of these heathen kings buying us out of our troubles is reparations. But we know that we won't get that from these devils, man. You know, we gonna get that from the Lord. It says, "For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?"
All right. So we can't be attached or hold on to everything in this society, man, because the scriptures say that the fashion of this world passeth away. You know, and let's say you do have a family. You know, the scriptures say that they shall be saved if you believe on Yahweh Shah. Yourself and your house shall be saved. If you paraphrasing, you know, okay, that's true and all, but you can't focus on them, man. That can't be your focus. You know, because hey, if somebody in your household don't believe, they just don't believe.
Right.
You can't force somebody to believe or force somebody to do something that you want them to do, man. Because that's putting a burden upon yourself that's unnecessary, man.
Right. I got something.
Nah, go ahead.
This is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 4, because you had mentioned, you know, about saving your soul. Because pretty much like you have mentioned about pretty much not wanting. You know, or no, not wanting. Slacky. I remember now. Being willing to, not desire. Because in this kingdom that we live in, everything. A lot of things is desires, man, to the flesh.
Right.
But that's also tying into, pretty much sacrificing for the gospel's sake. When you not as much desire, man. The scriptures talk about that in the book of Sirach chapter 31, where it talk about those that watch for riches, and take away sleep. You see, but this is the book of James chapter 1 verse 4. It says, "But let patience have a perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing." That's the point. Wanting nothing, man. We want what the Lord want, man. Because once again, we understand that can't nobody deliver us out of this bondage, man.
Right, when you go in that word want, it goes into lack. You don't want to lack nothing. Okay, the scriptures say, if you paraphrase, if you lack in something, you can't see the things afar off. You got something way better coming. The kingdom of heaven. That's gonna be forever. Immortality. Anything you want, now you can get that in the kingdom times a million, man. Times a trillion. So yeah, our hearts, our minds is not in this place, man. Hey, just one more thing I'm about to say. Think about when you first came into truth, man. That first moment when you first woke up to the truth. Who was you thinking about? Was you thinking about yourself getting saved? Or was you thinking about saving everybody else and all the things you have in the society? Just ask yourself that, man. Shit, that's all you got.
Yeah, that's all this shit.
So yeah, Lord, one, this was edifying. With that, we gonna close out, giving all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai,
Ba'ashem, Kakodash. Honest apostle, this great millstone of the will, and peace and blessings in the whole field. Shalom, Kabad, Kabal.
Shalom, Kabad.